Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme, and if you're new here, I'm so glad that you have found your way to this space. If you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is a general collective message intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you in your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. If you are interested in booking a personal reading or a cord cutting session with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. Okay, y'all, before we get into it, somewhat of a channeled message, or like multiple little mini ones. Either way, the season of sacrifice is over. Some of you have had to sacrifice relationships with friends, connections with family, even like love and romantic even. That season of sacrifice is over. I feel like whoever this reading is for, you're coming out of a period of isolation. One where you have had a lot of major healing and inner growth. It actually feels even bigger than that. It feels like you have merged with your higher self. And it's like now you're reintroducing yourself to the world. And it's in this reintroduction that you are being aligned to your forever soul tribe. If that's making any sense. You're going to be building long-lasting friendships, deepening bonds with family, and maybe even getting into romantic relationships for those of you that are seeking that or even want that. Those possibilities are now opening up for you. And it almost feels like during that isolation process, it's like you had to learn to get rid of the crutch, get rid of the safety blanket in some kind of way. And that can mean something different for each and every single one of you. This could be a thought form, a perception, a behavior, certain types of people, certain types of energy. Whatever that safety blanket was for you, it's like you had to learn to live without it. Something here about learning to no longer settle. Something here about settling and maybe even a little bit of people pleasing could have been wrapped up in all of this. Now, part of this message, or you can take this as a separate message, and part of reconnecting with certain family members, I feel like there were some people here who didn't see your vision. Not like in a bad way, but maybe because they didn't have any data on their side. Maybe they've never seen someone, try to accomplish whatever it is that you were setting out to accomplish, or becoming who it is that you ultimately became. It's like they couldn't see it because one, it wasn't their vision, but two, compared to everyone else around them, it almost feels like they were kind of fearful for you. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses, because I feel like the people that you will not be connecting with are the ones who I feel like blew something out of proportion, which caused other people to be fearful. I feel like the people that you're going to be reconnecting with are the ones that have also broken free from the illusion that was cast over you by, I feel like, some people here who were trying to use your isolation, your healing, against you. What's becoming evident here is that people are now seeing, because like I said, you're reintroducing yourself to the world. People are liking this reintroduction of this fully merged and evolved you. And that's opening up doors that were previously locked before. And that's because you finally got rid of the stale, stagnant energy that was holding you back. But we're going to get into today's reading. We're going to begin with the tarot dice. My nose just got itchy all of a sudden. Things might get a little loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. If anybody's wondering, it's just Florida water. Universe and Divine Council. What is going on in collective energy, and what is it that the collective needs to know at this time? We have the Four of Swords sideways, the Queen of Wands, and Temperance. That resting, that healing, that recovery is now over. We have this Four of Swords, and then we have the Hermit. This is you literally getting ready to step back out into the world, reintroducing yourself, and being unapologetic of who it is that you are and what it is that you want. With this Queen of Wands, you're being very brave, you're being bold, you're putting yourself out there. You're like, hey, this is me, this is what I want, this is what I'm getting, this is what I can offer, this is who I am. Take it or leave it type of energy. We have the Four of Cups here. Yeah, so there's definitely some miserable energy here of the people who are watching you put yourself out there, or they're not liking this reintroduction of you because you're not people pleasing to them. I definitely feel like you were dealing with a lot with the people who started this illusion. And this is what you are recovering from, because we do have the Seven of Swords here reverse. So somebody definitely did try to sabotage you in some kind of way, or they felt like they were sabotaging you, but ultimately they didn't. They only ended up making you shine even brighter. I have strong Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo energy here. But it's like you decided to take your own cup. You decided to leave the table when respect was no longer being served. And maybe these people here felt some kind of way. It's giving like this snooty energy of like, who do you think you are to like not want to be with us, or not, like, I don't know. It's giving strange, but you were like, well, I'm going to show you who the hell I am. And that's what you did. But I don't understand, why were they trying to sabotage you when you were healing, when you were being very introspective, when you were isolating yourself? So it's like you were taking the time to yourself, and people thought that, you know what, let's strike them where it hurts. But maybe that's where the sacrifice comes from. So you were already in that healing stage, so when more and more happened to you, I feel like you were happy to say goodbye, because you were like, you're just proving my point of why I needed to do this in the first place. See, you took a step back to reevaluate yourself. That's what it is. You took a step back to reevaluate yourself, where it is that you are and where it is that you want to go and what it is you need to do in order to get there. That's what that moment of introspection was. So while you were reevaluating yourself, you had people here that were very disgruntled and snooty-like. Like, ugh, they don't want to deal with me. They don't want to talk to me. I don't know, da-da-da-da-da. Or whatever it was. Like, and honestly, it feels selfish. I mean, we do have that Four of Cups there. It's like somebody wanted you focused on everything else but yourself. And they wanted it to make it seem like it was your idea, or that it was in your best interests. Maybe that was what part of this sabotage and lie and deceit was? They're trying to use you against you when you were in a vulnerable state. Or at least that's what they perceived. They perceived that you were in a vulnerable state. But I feel like they just further drove home that they were the culprit. Is this something to do with the way that you express yourself with this Queen of Wands? It's the way that you express yourself unapologetically. I feel like you were dealing with energies here who were wanted to tone you down and make it seem like it was your best interest in order to tone it down. We have the Queen of Cups sideways, and we have the Chariot reverse. That's heavy, heavy Cancer energy. This Queen of Cups looks like she's coming ready to come upright. With somebody's forward plans, or somebody's plans, are going downhill, they're not prospering. No, because it was based on a lie. It was based on some kind of deceit. Somebody here was trying to claim that you were doing something out of ill intent with this Queen of Cups. They never wanted people here to be able to see your heart. We have the Ten of Pentacles sideways. Actually, it's upright when I look at it this way. Either way, whether it's coming in or it's already here, it's like somebody here was trying to stop you from building some kind of future here. I don't know. Either way, you've alchemized some kind of energy here. Or you're in the process of alchemizing this energy. Okay. You have the Hanged Man. Yeah, you were dealing with outdated belief systems that I feel like were forced upon you. This is giving like somebody doesn't like the way that you express yourself. I feel like you were facing some kind of discrimination from someone that decided to fan the flames of discrimination against you due to your expression in some kind of way. And that caused other people to question your choices. You know what I mean? It got everybody all up in your business. It's like somebody here created something without knowing the full truth. It's because they didn't trust in your heart. They didn't believe in you. This person was never on your team to begin with. But they felt like they could... I don't know. I don't want to say force, but it's like they felt like they could... But yet they still wanted to benefit from you? What is this, like a forced benefit? With that Four of Cups, like they're like, oh no, don't live your life for you. Live your life for me, but I don't like you, but I can keep you around because I could use some of those resources or I don't know. I feel like whatever the sacrifices were, especially when it comes to these people, it's dealing with energies here that are selfish, and that it's like love with strings attached. It's this fake love type of, you know, thing of like that, oh, I'll do this for you if you do this for me, but like being in a situation or environment where you don't really like someone, but yet feeling like, well, I have to suck it up because like, when I need something, they're there type of vibe, right? You know what I mean? It's like getting rid of that safety blanket. It's getting rid of those types of relationships. So yeah, the sacrifice was worth it, even for those who didn't understand. But those that do, or though, there are some that are now understanding it now, and now they're getting it. They're understanding why you had to do that. You did what you, the reason, you know what I mean? You did what you had to do. There's been this energy here of someone not wanting me to get this reading out because I've like started this over like 19 trillion times. Pretty much somebody doesn't want to know that what they did, whatever the sabotage was, that it didn't work, it didn't land, and it didn't stick. It only end up making you more resilient. And maybe somebody here never thought that you would clock their discrimination. Or that you would clock this, I don't want to say hatred. It's like this judging energy. And it has to do with your expression. The way that you express yourself. the way that you own yourself, and the way that you're not trying to prove yourself to anyone else. Because the Queen of Wands doesn't need to prove themselves to anyone else. They know who they are. And this is someone here that doesn't need to take out the competition. They don't need to lower anybody else down in order to make themselves seem bright. You know what I mean? Like, they don't need to dim anybody else's light in order for theirs to shine brighter. You know what I mean? There's someone here who naturally stands out on their own. They're not trying to compete with anybody else. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. Actually, Universe. What were these people's true intentions with the Seven of Swords? And it's like they thought that they could turn people against you. And maybe they did for a short time. Because remember, the season of sacrifice is now over. Maybe they turned some people against you for a short period of time. But your truth is very evident. It's very telling. People are seeing you for who you are, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups energy. They know who you are. Or at least they're getting to know this new version of you. This evolved version of you. All in due time. But I just want to say I'm so proud of you, because no matter what, you didn't need anybody else to get it, because you got it. It's like you understood the assignment. So you need to give yourself, like, a round of applause. Because you didn't give up on yourself. Even when others may have given up on you. Or it seemed like you were in something alone. Universe, please tell us about the Seven of Swords. Apathetic and sage advice. And it literally came out like this. It came out like a cross. I prefer to remain focused on my own life right now. And my wisdom is rooted in experience. I can offer a fresh perspective. I feel like somebody wanted you to believe that they were giving you sage, sound advice. This is somebody here who was intentionally trying to mislead you down the wrong path, and this is somebody here who really didn't care about you. They were only focused on themselves. This is somebody here who pretended to be on your team, because like I said, maybe you offered them some kind of benefit in some kind of way. It's like you were dealing with people who were taking from you, but they were not giving, but yet wanted you to believe that they were on your side. But willingly and knowing and willingly and what is it? And knowingly giving you false information? It's like act one way to your face, but then act a different way behind your back. And we have confession. A hidden truth is ready to surface, exposing what's been concealed. So there is going to be some kind of confession. Maybe somebody here could be confessing. Somebody's spilling the beans. There is going to be a goodbye. The moment has come to part ways. Our paths are diverging and it's time to let go. I feel like that's exactly what you did. A chapter here is over. Somebody here is no longer able to rob from you energetically. And it's also like, whatever merit this person had, they no longer have any merit. It's like they no longer have any street cred. This person's no longer being believed. It's like they have been demoted. Their reputation. has been demoted. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. We have the Nine of Swords. Somebody is now feeling guilty. They're feeling guilty because this is the truth. This is clarity. This is that confession. Somebody is feeling guilty. The Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed. Somebody's completely understanding now why they're headed for a loss, and now they're feeling guilty for the role that they might have played in it. So you could have somebody here who feels guilty. So somebody here could be confessing about the role that they played. Maybe about the main culprit. We have a Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody here who doesn't have anything to offer. Empty emotions. This is that apathetic. I prefer to remain focused on my own life right now. But this is giving extreme selfishness with this Knight of Cups in the reverse. This could even be somebody here who's deeply angered. Maybe somebody here is also angry at the fact that people are no longer blindfolded to the truth. Maybe as to why they're headed for a loss. This could even be somebody here who was trying to claim that because of you, they were losing out in life or something. Or they lost something, or that they were going through hardships because of you. That could be for someone out there. But either way, the mask has been ripped off. The truth is evident. And somebody here is feeling guilty now? We have double nines here, 99. Universe. The Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Swords. They're feeling guilty for trying to rob an opportunity here, or for thinking that they could rob an opportunity, but it only landed them to having a loss. They only ended up losing out. Because of some kind of grudge, some kind of vendetta, some kind of discrimination. Somebody took something way too far. Knight of Wands in the reverse. That's someone who takes something way too far. Someone very reckless, very impulsive. This is somebody who doesn't think before they leap, acts on every whim, acts on every emotion. This is somebody who can't control themselves. You know, the Knight of Wands in the reverse could symbolize a crash out. And the King of Pentacles reversed? Somebody could be crashing out because they're headed for a loss? This is somebody who's very greedy. You were dealing with a greedy individual here who was discriminating against you? Why? Because you were focusing on yourself? I don't like this person. I'm just gonna keep it real. Well, this person's being publicly humiliated. This is a loss. This person's headed for a loss. Whatever plans, see, now they're feeling guilty here because they know their plans are at it for a loss. This person's being seen as a money-hungry opportunist. This is an opportunist here. This is an opportunist. Knight of Wands reverse with the King of Pentacles reverse. That's an opportunist here. Maybe the confession is coming from someone who's attached to this person. Because maybe now they're receiving the same treatment. And maybe this person that's confessing maybe bought a lie that you were the one that was sabotaging them. You know, this kind of energy here likes a good scapegoat. Knight of Wands reverse, King of Pentacles reverse. I don't know, somebody here is getting caught up. They are caught up. Universe, tell us more. We have the Fool. That's a brand new beginning. That's taking a leap of faith. It's a brand new cycle here that's getting ready to form. Page of Wands reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Somebody here is big time pissed and mad that you decided to leave them behind and head towards happiness. You left behind a situation here that was emotionally dissatisfying. It wasn't bringing you any more joy. That's why you had to go within. That's why you had to reevaluate yourself. Somebody took the changes that you were making as a judgment, as if you were making a judgment upon them. Universe, please tell us more. Strength in the reverse. Strong Leo energy, Aries energy. There's a lot of fire here. We have Seven of Cups in the reverse. Somebody was trying to create some kind of confusion here, but the confusion is over. There's an energy here of somebody who is highly in their ego with this Strength in the reverse. Somebody who cannot tame themselves. They lack discipline. That's that King of Pentacles in the reverse. Extremely greedy, extremely gluttonous. This is somebody who's lacking discipline. Maybe this person didn't like your discipline, so they discriminated against your discipline? Or maybe they were trying to I don't know what this is with this discrimination, but it's like discriminating against your expression in some kind of way. I don't know. Like I said in the beginning, it feels strange. Knight of Wands reversed, and the Page of Pentacles. This could even be an individual here who took it upon themselves. Like maybe the way that this cord got reattached or whatever it was. With you and this individual, but like maybe you were in a new beginning in some kind of way, or they promised that like to let bygones be bygones. Maybe this is somebody here that you has already wronged you in the past, but you decided, you know what, let me give this one more chance. Enough time is, you know what I mean? It's like you were like, whatever, let's just move on. I feel like you moved on and this individual never did. So they held something against you to the point where it became discriminatory. And they knew that you were in isolation. They knew that you were in a period of re-evaluation. You're now in this new beginning. And you were like, all right, let's move forward. You focused on yourself. You focused on your healing. And it's like somebody was trying to distort that in the eyes of others. Meanwhile, wow, that's messed up. It's like, meanwhile, you were moving forward, thinking that this was behind you. It wasn't behind this individual. And now they're feeling guilty here. Because maybe part of that, them blaming you for the loss, they needed to keep that story going. I don't know how this resonates for y'all. Y'all gonna have to let me know. And then we have the King of Wands here. Whoever this reading is for, you are completely in tune with your masculine and feminine side. You have completely merged with your higher self. Maybe you were trying to explain to people that this person was out to get you, that they weren't the ones who have moved on with something, with the situation here. Maybe nobody believed you. And maybe that's where the sacrifice came from, where it's like, you know what? I gotta keep my distance. I feel like whoever this reading is for, you've had to sacrifice a lot. A lot of people here who didn't believe you. But I feel like the main culprit of why people didn't believe you is being exposed. Somebody here is going to be confessing. Whoever this person is, this could even be like this person's spouse or partner or something. Could be exposing something because maybe now something's become apparent to them. Either way, whatever this energy is that was thrown towards you, you've alchemized this energy into abundance, into prosperity, into new beginnings. This Page of Pentacles is here as well. So you could be receiving new opportunities here. It's like somebody was trying to get you out while they perceived, or at least for them, they perceived when you were down. But you weren't down. You were just shifting focus. You were reorganizing. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You were reshifting your focus. You were reorganizing. You were reevaluating. And you were implementing those changes. Because that's what you do with the Seven of Pentacles. You reevaluate and then implement the changes so we can turn the Seven of Pentacles into the Ten of Pentacles. Give me one moment. Alrighty, y'all. I am back. Universe. Wait, are these facing the wrong direction? No, just that top one. Universe. Please tell us more for the collective. Trust the signals. The universe knows your path. You trusted in the signals. Like I said, you've merged with your higher self. You've been dealing with somebody here who's very strange. Very strange. Someone here who's just mad at the world. Full of agony, in struggle, chaos. Someone who is undisciplined. With that King of Pentacles in the reverse. Undisciplined, non-committal. There's a lack of, I don't know. Maybe this was somebody here who was trying to scapegoat you and try to sacrifice you in some kind of way. Maybe this person thought they threw you to the flames, but they didn't realize that you would rise like the phoenix. Universe, tell us more. Defendant, innocent? Okay. So was somebody here even taking this far as to even make fake claims against you in the legal system? Trying to use your period of reevaluation against you? Your isolation against you? But you're being found innocent, whatever this person was claiming against you? And this could even be somebody here who was trying to claim that you were guilty of something within an environment, within a peer group of some kind. A family or friends or work situation. Somebody could have been trying to claim that you were the culprit to why they had the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's not the fact that they're the King of Pentacles in the reverse. No, 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 no. It's little old collective here that was in the middle of healing and recovering. Trying to regather their bearings. I feel like the seeds of this deception were planted when you were going through something really tough and difficult in your life. For some of you, maybe you just got out of a really bad breakup, or maybe you were at the period where you lost your job, or you had to find a different place to live because, rent wasn't affordable. Whatever it was, I feel like you were in a life-changing circumstance, and you were doing your best to try and survive. And somebody felt like at that moment was the best time to try and attack you for a perceived wrong that you did to them a long time ago. And maybe this is even something here that maybe you even apologized for. Or there was amending for, or at least you thought there was an understanding and like I said, something here about moving forward. So they felt like they would strike while you were down to try and get back. Even though they had said that they would move forward. However, this mending happened a long time ago. So while you were going through a life-changing circumstance, that's when they decided to file fake reports against you, trying to claim that you were the culprit to something. This could be physical court or spiritual court. Or like I said, even in a peer group or in an environment here, it's like wanting to place you under judgment in the eyes or through the eyes of others. We have the Bull of Strength, masculine force, flame, resolute, rules, leadership, dominance, control, power, commanding presence. This could have been a masculine energy here that was trying to control and dominate you. They wanted domination. They wanted control. Heavy Leo energy. Could also be Aries energy as well. Like I said, there's a lot of fire energy here. Somebody wanted control. This could even be somebody who has like a commanding presence, or they wanted to have a commanding presence in your life. It's like they wanted you beneath them. But yet wanting to claim that they were also trying to give you good advice. No, they were trying to lead you down the wrong way. But you trusted in the signals from the universe and you cut this person off. Either way, you're being found innocent. And now this person's, they're being found guilty and they know it. Because they feel guilty for what they've done. Because of their anger and chaos. Their anger and chaos. That's Knight of Wands in the reverse. Being irrational, impulsive. We have coming to the light. So the fact that you're innocent is coming to light, or because you came to the light. Like I said, you merge with your higher self. We have misleading mask, bogus, shading true self. Somebody here has been hiding their true self. This person who's full of anger and chaos and recklessness and greed and gluttony. Their mask is being ripped off. This person's being seen as bogus because you're being seen as innocent. Creating these false reports, false charges, wanting you condemned in the eyes of others for something that you never even did. This person just doesn't want to take. That's what's being seen, is that this person is angry here that they can't get away with their bullshit. King of Pentacles in the reverse. We saw that. Refuge of flowering soul. Cultivate your spirit. That's what you did. You cultivated your spirit. This is somebody here who wants you to feel as badly as they do in life. Like, really. This is somebody here who never wanted anything good for you. It's because maybe you won't, maybe you're the only person that never wanted you. It's like you didn't, your authenticity, so you were able to see through their mask in some kind of way. Yeah, you saw this. You saw a lost soul. And you have mind-body unity. You do. You do. This person was just angry. So yeah, the sacrifice was worth it. That season of sacrifice is now over. Because that illusion, that spell that was held over you has now been broken. This person's being seen as a bogus clown. Everybody's gonna know it. Well, everybody already does know it. And now this person's guilty. Because you're being found innocent. For those of you where they took this as far as to claim false reports against you in the legal system, you're being seen as innocent. Your authenticity shined over their lies. Somebody was also trying to do something in order to have some kind of, it's like they wanted to have some kind of control or perceived dominance over you. Like if they were able to get this verdict or this judgment, then you know what, they would have this ownership over you. It's very strange. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. Excuse me. Your bag is secured. You have secured the bag. Achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. You got it locked down. You have secured the bag. The bag is secured. You got that briefcase right in your hand. Some kind of tea is being spilt. The tea is being spilt. Secrets are being exposed. Like I said, somebody has a confession. Somebody is speaking up. Maybe because of a confession here. Or unbeknownst to you, like you could have confessed something as the Queen of Wands, like just being you, like you just, I mean, the truth just exudes right off of you. I mean, you don't know how to do anything else but be truthful and honest. You're just being you. And that in itself could be the confession. But either way, some kind of secrets here are being exposed. The tea is being spilled. And you have secured the bag. This is somebody here who was trying to stop you from securing the bag, but yet also wanted you to be able to give them. So make that make sense. Make that make sense. Maybe someone took it personally when you were sacrificing your time. Maybe they wanted other people to feel that way too, so that way you would stop doing whatever it is that you were doing, that you were being whoever it is that you were always meant to be. Universe, please tell us more. We have closure and soul contracts. Old contracts are closing so that way new contracts can come into alignment. That's what's going on right now. You've secured this bag. This is confirmation for what I said in the beginning for that channeled message. Thank you, universe. Old soul contracts are closing out so that new ones can get ready to be fulfilled. You have secured that bag. You have let go. You have ended chapters. You've had an emotional release. And now you're ready for these fated connections. Spiritual agreements destined to meet. You fulfilled your end of the bargain in that karmic contract. This person was always meant to put you under the pressure that they did, so that way you could rise and be the person that you are. It was meant to push you out of stagnancy. But at the same time, it was also meant to teach them a lesson of what it means to truly still believe and to not give up on oneself. Ultimately, this person ended up fighting themselves while you were finding yourself. See how that works? It was all projections. And like I said, those projections may have been able to stick while you were in isolation. But now that you've secured back, now that you are reintroducing yourself to the world, those projections go right back to their rightful owner. Universe. Please tell me more. We have let it go, releasing grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving yourself and others, free your heart. That is what you did. You freed your heart. And there was some kind of divine intervention. Unexpected guidance, universe stepping in, redirection paths, saved just in time. Some of you, you could have even had a close encounter with the divine. This is for some of you, not all of you, that finally allowed you to finally let something go. Like maybe the divine came to you in a special way. It's like maybe God revealed or showed himself to you. That was a divine intervention. Somebody here was trying to keep you as a side piece. They wanted to keep you around for their own entertainment. Family, friend, lover, business. That's what this person wanted. They just wanted to keep you around for their own entertainment, for their own pleasure. Somebody never wanted you to have influencer status. It's like they were keeping, and you're not the only one they do this to, everyone that they keep in their life is just a resource to them. And this person doesn't have people around that they actually care about. They only care about what they're able to get from people. That's how they build their relationships. That's how they base their life. But you don't base your life that way. Universe. Please tell us more for the collective. Hidden agenda. This is how somebody here had a hidden agenda. They had a hidden agenda from the get-go. And the real receipts are being spilled. Those secrets are being exposed. We have confessions, secrets exposed, and real receipts. You're being set free. You're being found innocent. And somebody here is being seen for having some kind of hidden motive, hidden agenda. To what? To try and take this bag away from you? Some of you, this could even be somebody here who was lying on you in court to make sure that you didn't receive an inheritance. Maybe from someone here that you don't even know passed away. It could be a family members that you don't talk to, that had a hidden agenda, that were claiming that you were this, that you were that, that you were this, that you were that, and they were going by what maybe you weren't posting on Facebook. Maybe you're not on social media. Maybe people just assumed that you were dead to the world. The hidden motive is being uncovered. The hidden agenda is being seen, and there are receipts to back it up. Universe, please tell us more. Making peace? After all the drama and side-eye, someone's ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground. It came out sideways. I feel like this person had no other choice but to make peace because the hidden agenda is being revealed. So they're going to have no choice but to duck and cower now, you know, and keep their tail in between their legs. This person could have even been going as far as to maybe claiming that you were having a secret affair, but maybe what's being discovered is how this person's having a secret affair. This could be someone who told their whole partner, oh, collective is the reason why they're meddling in our relationship. They're the reason why we're going through all these losses. Meanwhile, this person is so gluttonous behind the scenes, having a whole secret affair with somebody else, and they're trying to claim that you're still trying to get in, I don't know, that you're the one causing them problems, that you're the mayhem in their life. No, it's not this person sneaking around. No. It's not them being all undisciplined. No. It's not them being all so gluttonous. Somebody here is being seen as somebody who's extremely unappreciative. They don't appreciate anything. They take everything for granted, even people. A family feud? Sometimes blood is thicker than water, and sometimes it's just thicker with drama, judgment, and silent grudges. This was a whole family feud. This was a whole family feud, and this was fated to happen this way. It was a karmic contract. Bridges here are being burned. Maybe that's why somebody here now feels guilty, because they burned a bridge. And maybe this is somebody who's realizing that, oh shit, maybe you were in my life for a reason. Ding, 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 but they let the grudge get to their head. Not just their head, but into a lot of other people's heads. They really mucked some things up for themselves. Lies have been detected. It's interesting here because you have two couples. You have falling in love and back together. Whether they saw it coming or not, the heart's getting involved and it's getting deep fast. This is more than a fling. And then back together. The honeymoon round 2 has begun, but the real tease and how long will it last? This just came out of left field. And it's going right on top of this let it go. Okay, so it makes sense. So this is someone here that you let go. Because maybe the tea is, it didn't last that long this time. And this could be someone in your family. Again, this is that energy of what I was saying earlier. Of like, maybe somebody felt like, oh yeah, we can leave bygones be bygones. But in all actuality, they were still holding on to some kind of grudge, some kind of resentment. And you let go. And you let go of the possibility of even allowing it to get back together. And that's maybe the realization that's hitting this person. Is that they took something too far. That you're not gonna accept an apology. We have backstabbed. You were backstabbed by someone in your own family because of a grudge. Because of a grudge. And now this person's being forced to make peace. Or make peace with the fact that you want nothing to do with them. You don't even want to be around them. I don't know. This person's hidden agenda, I feel like not only did they lost, they're losing everything and everyone. Especially the people who bought into their narrative. Those people are like, I can't in good conscience keep you around, because who would do something like that? Now that the hidden agenda and the receipts have been out, all to try and backstab you, also that way, all for money. All for money. This has been all for money. Or for a home, or for an inheritance, or from something here that they didn't want you to have that was inherently yours. And that's what that deception was. And yet they were trying to act like and pretend like they were your friend because maybe they needed that narrative to stick. Because remember, this person wanted you to be judged through the eyes of others. So they needed to be seen like you were the kind, caring one. Like they were the kind, caring one that was trying to lead you in the right path. But you never needed them to lead you in the right path. They needed you to believe that they were on your side, so that way they felt like they were getting away with something. But I feel like you still caught on to the backstab, to the betrayal, to the lies, and to the deceit, and you still managed to secure your bag, close out a chapter, let go, and move on. This is very strange. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. We have signs, expansiveness, and right now. So trust in the signs that you are expanding, and it's time for you to live in the right now. Continue to stay in the present at this time, collective. Instincts are the messages from the divine. Continue to follow your instincts. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Tap into this expansiveness. Trust in your instincts. And stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled in each moment. Continue to stay in the present and focus on the right now. Somebody does not want something expanding for you. Something here to do with your individuality and the way that you express yourself. There are so many different layers to this energy. It's like there's discrimination, then there's grudges, then there's this, then there's that. It doesn't make sense. But maybe this person is being seen as somebody here who's not making any sense because of that hidden agenda. Maybe somebody here did something reckless and impulsive, right? Because of a grudge, and took things too far and then had no choice but to keep it up. I don't know. And that's where they dug their hole even deeper. But either way, continue to focus on the present, because things are coming into alignment for you. And you're being given unlimited potential with this expansiveness. Oh, I never even used these. We'll get a couple. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. A period of ill health and depression. And then we have wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. That's in the reverse. Yeah, see, somebody never wanted you focused in the right now. They were trying to create some kind of indecisiveness here in your life, trying to create a period of ill health and depression to stop something new from being birthed in your life. We have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. I don't know, with this fly, it's even given like infestation. Like, I don't know if somebody here was like in the energy of like Beelzebub is what it feels like. We have moon, changes in your life, and we have man, dealings or relationship with a man. There could be a masculine energy here involved that was trying to control you. Because of your individuality? Because of your expression? This man was discriminating against you? Meanwhile, this is the one that's greedy? The King of Pentacles in the reverse? Really? That's somebody who's nasty. They're gluttonous, right? I don't know. I just pictured, like, somebody eating, like, I don't know, like, you know, the kings, like, back in the day? Like, with the drumstick in their hand and the flies floating, like, it's just nasty. That's what I pictured. But there are changes that are happening in your life here. And maybe this man can't fathom them, but oh well. We have temptation will test you. It's in the reverse, so I feel like you passed the test of temptation. This person realized they can no longer tempt you and get you to be out of character. We have box. You will receive a gift. You're going to be receiving a gift, collective. And maybe it's this gift of expansiveness. Maybe your life is getting ready to expand. And this gift could be anything. It could be something physical, or it could even be a person coming into your life. Well, we already know that there are new people coming in. We have spiritual love. Know that you are highly loved in the spiritual realm and highly thought of. We have bear, danger, especially in money matters. It is in the reverse. You have secured the bag. We have spare, heartache over what you no longer have, but you let it go. Maybe somebody here was also trying to rub in the face that you would never have anything, or I don't know. We have chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. This is giving me that Four of Cups energy, right? If maybe somebody here wanted you to be in agony over what you no longer had. But you knew that you were in a period of transition. You were in a period of change. And because you openly embraced the sacrifice period. Wow. So it's like this person was trying to sacrifice you, but you ended up sacrificing you. Remember how I said they were trying to throw you into the fire, but yet you still rose like the phoenix? You alchemized that energy. And you did it for your highest good. We have, well, family wishes coming true. So there's some kind of family wishes that are coming true. And we have financial pinch. I feel like whoever was trying, this man or whoever was trying to do all this to you, they're going to be in a financial pinch. Because a chair is being filled in your life. Somebody here could have even been paying practitioners to even make sure that what they were doing was sticking against you. Again, somebody wanted you judged in the eyes of others, and they painted a pretty story. But you're being vindicated. Your name is being cleared. People are seeing you for who you are. And they're loving this new version of you. We have Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Changes are occurring. You're getting ready to get your wings and you're getting ready to soar. Absolutely. We are going to close this reading out. We're going to close it out with just an affirmation today. Universe, please give us an affirmation for the collective. Abundance. Abundance. Congratulations. It seems you're due for a little, and it's crossed out, and it says an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone, so get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. Abundance is being plated and it's being served, so get ready. Get ready, you secured the bag. You've secured it. It's on its way. It's being delivered. It's en route. and you did it your way. That is what I have for you today, Collective. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.